nigga talking about like bro. Yo. What's up? I'm about to put my hands on a few people, but right now I gotta focus on another task. I'll get these fights later. You already know who it is. It's your boy, Cold Squeeze. Me and Bud ain't ducking nobody. Smoothie King, right back at you. What another one? It's Friday. Rize podcast exclusive. I got all assets in the building. Coach Squeeze. I got the boxer of the year in the building. Coach Squeeze. And I got another podcast channel. I'ma let y'all know about it. Coach Squeeze Hard Boxing. What's up, family? We got hardcore boxing news in the building. We got Coach of the Year nominee, Coach Calvin Ford in the building, and my main apple scrapple. I know I want to kill him half of the times. Nick Moose in the building. Nick Mosby, Coach Calvin in court.
Oh, he cutting up heavy.
All right, y'all. Yeah. First and foremost, man, I want to give my condolence, man, to a family member, man, was a puller in the community, man, and had the honor to work with him, man. His name is Ernie, man. He just recently got killed, man, and it really hurt me to my soul.
Damn.
I felt it this morning, starting my fast, man, and y'all guys, man, in the city, man, come on, man. I know y'all doing y'all thing, but you can't keep doing it like this, man. Innocent bystanders getting hit up like that, man. And it's crazy, man, because he took a small garage gym and made it a source for kids in that area, man. And I went in this gym, man, when I was training him for his chance to win a Brown State title, man. And he was really putting in work, man. And I seen all the kids in that area, man. They looked forward of seeing Ernie going to gym every day and work with the kids in the neighborhood, man. It was just so sad that he had a tragic death, man. He just wanted to go to the store and get him some potato chips, and he had a fight coming up, And the thing about it, man, he's a family member of mine. And me and him, we talk, because Ernie used to stay away from me all the time because he didn't know how to approach me. And then my daughter brought him to the gym, and he started coming to the gym with the kids. And I said, "Yo, we family. We're doing the same thing." And for that to happen to him, man, I wanted to see his greatness. And he had so much to give, man. So much to give. So I wanted to talk about that, and y'all send y'all condolences to the family and whatnot, man, because at the end of the day, Ernie was a true pillar of the community, man.
Definitely a good guy, man. Fucked me up. I was on my way to that gas station. I seen the crime scene.
Damn.
And I ain't know till the next day till Squeeze told me, like, yeah, and I was like, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Squeeze, you worked with Ernie before, didn't you?
Huh?
What happened?
You worked with Ernie before, haven't you?
We just did it last night, remember?
When you introduced me to him, man, we had our laughs and stuff. He said, "Man, you crazy, man." And good dude, man. He care about the kids. He brought his kids over, and really good guy. I got good vibes from him, man. First time meeting him.
Yeah. So
it's just a shame, yo. This just can't keep. This is ridiculous. It's been out of control. It's just getting worse and worse, man.
It's kind of surreal for me because that's the only gas station I really go to. And my wife is always on my ass about it. She's like, "Yo, you gotta stop going to that gas. I know they're your little homeboys and all that." She's like, "But you gotta stop going to that gas station." Like, that ain't the right one no more. You see what I'm saying? But like I was telling Squeeze, I just thought about it. Squeeze, remember we was talking about the last time about the kids having guns on? That's the gas station. We talked about that gas station on this show before a couple times.
Yeah, but our city, man, we got to get things in order, man, because if things keep happening like this, man, they gonna break out that martial law, and that ain't gonna be good for nobody, man. So
Hey,
we
see,
got to wake up.
I'm glad you brought that up, man, because it's not the first time it happened in that area. It's been happening through the city, man, and that's how laws get changed in the city. I mean, that's how laws come about. They see tragedy keep happening, tragedy keep happening. The next thing you know, you got a law, and it's not half of the time it doesn't benefit us.
Not at all. Next thing you know, we on curfews and everything.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
actually, the way they doing it, it ain't benefiting us now.
that's true, Steve. Squeeze, that's true. But
You,
again,
you you know what I'm saying? Martial law or keep losing lives. Let's
yeah,
see. Let's pick the poison. It's ridiculous that we should be put in that position.
yeah, yeah. But I
But
sit back and
but
look at it.
hardcore boxing, Junior, my daughter, your kids, the twins, should not be put in harm's way and murdered and shot down like a dog because they don't have nothing to do with the wars that's going on in the street, but
Yeah,
they acting like they are part of the war and they out there warring because they the casualties that we suffering, man.
yeah,
I'm
that's
just
how.
like tired of it. It took all the air out of me.
Yeah,
It took all the air out of me, man. And I just was hoping that he wasn't the one they was talking about. The name was messed up or something.
yeah. It just that's how you get. It goes on and keep going on. Like you have an innocent bystander. His family feel bad about that. They mad about it. They heard who did it because the police didn't find out who apprehended them and whatnot. The next day you got another death, then another death, then another death, then another death. You know what I'm saying? It
We
hurts
got to
the
wake up.
it hurts the families on everybody's side. You know what I'm saying? It hurts the family on everybody's side. All right, but let's get back to business, man. I want to
All
talk
right,
about.
y'all.
I
It's
want.
a Rize exclusive.
Yeah, I want to talk about the comment Tank made about Tyson and whatnot, and everybody that knows me. Tank, when he talked about skills, his boxing skills, but I think he was meaning and referring to his life skill too. Like somebody made a comment to me and him about, I'm like Kaz to Mike, I mean to Tank. You know what I'm saying? But the difference is I'm still living and whatnot. And he looks at Mike life versus his life, look at his boxing skills and whatnot. They always talk about Mike Tyson's power the same way they talk about Tank's power. They just start talking about his skill level. And that's why he made that comment about his skill level. You know what I'm saying? And he's understanding that he's that Generation X kid that came from the Mike Tyson, the Floyd. Sometimes I even look at situations of Floyd life. Tank came from a situation the same which Floyd did. You know what I'm saying? But he's still chasing that journey. Um, People was getting on him about he's talking about Mike's skill. You can't take nothing from Mike. Mike is great, regardless. He's great. You can't take nothing. When I was in Florida,
I'm live,
yeah,
y'all.
when I was in Florida with Tank getting ready for
Bad
the
Girls Promotion in the building.
getting ready with
Bad
Tank,
Bad Girls.
getting ready for
Say hi to
Tank,
them.
getting ready for Tank fight
You
with
see,
Hector Garcia, and I had a chance to spend time with Mike Tyson former coach Stacy. And one thing he told me, and this is his words, he said, "Man, that kid resemble Mike so much, but his lifestyle is different from Mike. You know what I'm saying? But when he get in that ring, he put on performance, and he see the skill levels of Tanks, the execution, of how he set things up and whatnot. Tank getting older, he's watching tapes and whatnot. And he's been studying Mike. He's been studying some of the moves and some of the things that he do and whatnot. And I sit there and say they misunderstand his thought pattern on it and whatnot.
Yeah, no doubt. I see a lot of similarities, man, between the both, man. And you got so many people, you know, calling Tank baby Mike Tyson and things of that nature. And so, you know, everybody wants to be their own individualist and everything, you know.
Correct.
But it's not
Correct.
like that Tank is trying to throw mud on Mike or anything like that. Not whatsoever. But that's that's the narrative that they want to run off with. But that's
Yeah,
not what's going on. He just wants to be his own man, you know what I mean? And that's just where it's at, man. So people just want to take things and run with it and make it what it's not.
That's
that's,
correct.
that's what I couldn't understand the context of it last night because people like, oh, they dissing each other, and I'm like, no, they got love for each other. I ain't never really seen them two. You know what I mean? Every time I seen them, it's been love. So I wasn't understanding it last night either.
And you know, Mike will look at it much different because he knows Tank. And Mike, when I listen to Mike conversations and whatnot, you know, he's on a different level as far as where he at in his life. You get what I'm saying? You know,
Mm-hmm.
Tank is saying what he's saying is because he's studying these guys, you know. Like when I look at some of the things that we've been doing in boxing, Kenny Tank got his uncle. I mean Kenny is like Roger to him. I'm like Floyd's dad to him. Y'all get what I'm saying? If you watch his
Mm-hmm.
journey and stuff, you'll see some of the similarities in Floyd's life and how he do things, you know? If you look at some of the similarities on the power side, you know what I'm saying? You got the boxing and you got the power side. You'll see some similarities of Mike's in there, but the difference is Tank wasn't getting into situations like Mike was coming up, you know. You know, he's getting into his situations, but it's not like Mike, you know. So again, he's saying that he's blessed the way how his things are going, and he's still got a long journey in front of him. Smoothie King, right back at you.
Oh shit, I can't see this on this little phone. Um, Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Rigo, you can't compare Tank versus Arm Mike. Prime was short and died right when Cuss died. Tank is in a different position where he got everyone that he needs around him. Can't compare that to someone who did.
Good on that squeeze. So you know, so people see it, just way how you look at things and whatnot. So you know, don't misunderstand what Tank is trying to say and whatnot. You know, he's just trying to make himself better. When Floyd made that statement on the best ever, he wasn't with no Al situation. He was just saying in his turn, and you couldn't take that from him because if you look at his record, it speaks for itself. You know, so he was just claiming how he felt about that. You know,
And,
Let me
and that's
let
so Go ahead,
let me
go ahead,
let
squeeze.
me break it. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Y'all, yeah, thank you. Appreciate y'all. Let me just clear it up for the people that really don't understand the statement that was made. When he said what he said, I knew exactly what he meant. Not to drag it out. You got to understand in sports, they're going to always be comparisons. It's nothing personal. People compare LeBron and Michael Jordan all the time. We can have this great debate about these guys till we go to bed. It's nothing personal. And if you ask me, I'm agreeing with the statement he made. Mike and Tank are two different fighters. The only similarity they have is a knockout ratio. Let's get that straight. Let me break it down for the boxing fans and historians that really know the integral part of the sport and that comparison being made. It's only because of knockout status. Now we know you were not gonna see Mike's. You know, Mike had underrated defense. That's number one. I'm gonna give it to him. The peekaboo style, rolling and slipping. Okay, Cuss gave him that style because of the heavyweight division that he was in. He was shorter than everybody. So he wasn't going to be able to out jab everybody. So what he do? Move the trunk, move the trunk, move the trunk, roll off of it. Tank, if you look at Tank rolls, I ain't going to give out nothing, but defense ratio, I'm going to tell him something, but let me keep that to myself because I don't want them going back, watching film. Ooh, Coach Squeeze, Smoothie King giving out tips. Hell no. But both of those guys, they forgetting to mention two hell of a defensive fighters. But I'll separate Tank from him, not on the fanboy tip, because Tank really sets his stuff up a little more than Mike. Mike come forward, swinging for the fists, rip to the body, up, over. That was Mike bread and butter. Tank can get you with 7 to 8, 9, 10. You go to the Snowball store, you got every flavor of punches he can get you with. Yeah.
Good.
And that's all I got to say on that.
Okay,
And that's a
okay.
Rize exclusive.
Okay. I like
How
this.
y'all like those apples?
I like those apples. It ain't
My
I ain't
man.
see a right bunch in there with that one.
My man. But you know, on a real tip, man, love you guys, man. Hardcore boxing coach Cal, man. Cal, thank you, man, for always thinking about me when you out there, man, on the road. They don't get it, man. It's about pulling the next man in, man. Not
Yeah.
being selfish with this journey. If they don't see that, man, they always focusing on the negative stuff. You know what I mean? Can you dig in? Can you see this? Or are you blind? Do you see what's going on? This is a movement.
Yeah.
This is a movement. And it's like we getting out of Alcatraz. We taking the plastic fork and we just pecking one piece at a time
Yeah.
until we get out. Cause
Yeah.
they ain't gonna never find my ass when I get out. And we all gangsters on here. I know they ain't finding hardcore boxing because we out that ball.
What you think, hardcore?
Hey man, I'm gonna be truthfully honest, man. Take you all the way back to the Willie Lynch syndrome, man. They want to keep us divided. You know what I'm saying? They keep us divided, we don't stand strong. So they want to see the young man against the old man, as you got Javante against Mike Tyson and things of that nature. They want to keep division. They want to be able to make titles and things like that to get clickbait. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just always about business all the time. But what it really is about family. We family out here, man, and nothing divides family. You know what I'm saying? And if Mike Tyson and Javante Tank Davis, they got love between each other. So we want to make sure that y'all get the real narrative instead of the generic one that's been put out there, man. They not beefing, not whatsoever.
No,
You got two
no.
alpha males out here that know what's going on in life, and those non-alpha males are out here trying to split the difference. That's all it is.
Yeah,
But the thing is, Smoothie King versus hardcore boxing in a
I got my
12
money on
pounder.
hardcore boxing.
What you think? Mind your business. Ain't nobody ask no children nothing on
I'm
the
just saying I
panel.
got my money on
Look,
hardcore.
and the thing is, I'm painting the narrative. Don't be rude. The thing is, if they ask me what you like about hardcore, I'm setting this up for them. What you like about hardcore boxing? They asking me. Well, man, hardcore boxing, he a pressure fighter. He got power in his right hand. He's an excellent he's an excellent pressure fighter, but I think I box a little more. I move a little more. I know I gotta stay away from his best shots. That's not dissing nobody. That's giving the facts of the ability in which you see in one another as fighters. There's no disrespect there. So I don't know why they trying to paint that narrative. It's just a statement of styles. And if Tank would have, said something totally off the bracket, we would have been able to understand that. But he didn't. That's the thing. And when I seen it, I was like, I started laughing because I know what it's all about. Hardcore boxing already explained it. It's clickbait. They gotta paint a narrative to keep stuff going. It's Friday. They might ain't got nobody to go out with, so they gotta arouse themselves. I mean, I get it. I'll mind my business, but I get it.
You gotta understand. You gotta understand as people. It's okay for people to disagree. It's okay. People don't have to agree on everything. Me and Squeeze don't agree on a lot. But I
Oh
got
shit.
nothing but
We
I
don't
got
agree
nothing
on
but love for
shit, nigga.
Squeeze. Squeeze got nothing but love for me. You see what I'm
Yeah, yeah. They made
saying?
an album.
No, and so when people don't disagree, everybody always trying to spin a narrative to make it like negative. No, it's okay to. That's the problem as people.
Mhm.
We got to get used to. People ain't gonna always agree with what we got
Yeah.
going on. You
We
see what I'm
got
saying?
our own
Once
perception.
we understand, everybody is different. So once we understand that
Yeah,
people are different and have their own thinking process and perspective,
yeah,
okay. He say he's not like me. That's fine. That's his opinion.
yeah. That's
He
right.
has that
That's right.
right. You see what I'm saying? He has that right. Now, unless it's like a person like Tim Bradley, then we good. But you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Tim Bradley, it ain't gonna be long.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like that's just my point. Like, nah, man, it's okay. Like that, if that's how they both feel that they not like each other, that's fine. They can both feel like that, and it doesn't have to be no hard feelings.
But that,
I've heard Mike several times say, "I got nothing but love for this little nigga."
Yeah, he
Yeah,
left
but you
that.
know what? Family argue all the time. What family you know that
yeah,
don't argue?
yeah,
Smooth with
yeah.
the king. Right back
Right
at
back
it.
at you with another one. Oh, our official sponsor,
Kenichi.
right here. The man right here. Kenichi Band, thanks for the 20-piece McNugget. Just checking in, putting same color in the chat, some color in the chat. Hit the like button, everyone. Let's go. The 22nd. You coming out, Kenichi?
Yeah, you know he is.
You know he gonna be there.
Thanks for your support, man. And by the way, don't forget to go on www.konichibear.com. Use code TRP. You'll get 15% off.
Motherfucker Squeeze.
All colors, shapes, sizes. You know it from the Rize podcast and hardcore boxing news.
Hey, I like the way Kenichi did that. He was telling your ass to go to work.
Y'all terrible, man.
Yo, that was a good way. That was a good way to remind us we still on the clock. Oh man, y'all.
Hey,
Me and
Coach
my
Cal,
brother.
how camp going, man? Tank healthy?
It was
He's
a brother.
healthy.
Yeah, it was a brother. Y'all need to go check out his interview. He did an interview. He from out of Philly. He from out of Philly. I forgot the name of the podcast that he did it. What you call it? And he said he bought his kid. I mean, a kid. Dad forgot his name. I like the kid too. He put in some good work. He had a kid was 4-0. Everybody don't understand the madness to what I'm doing, right? But Tank been seeing different looks. He's like, yo, we y'all keep bringing different, this
Is
camp is not
that
the
kid
same.
Jabril, coach?
There you go. Yes, yes, yes. Man, Jabril came up here in Philly style, and his coach, he was like, man, they called, we gave him the call. He answered the call, man. And when you see another coach analyze your fighter, and he said this, you can see it in his face when you watch the interview that like it's like, God dang, man, this kid, he's different. He's different, man. And when he break it down, he said this, said, Dad, they called my kid out there, and he knew what his kid had, but he wanted to see because he answered the call what level his kid was on. And his kid came out there doing some serious stuff because I heard he sparred Shakur. He sparred a couple of good seasoned pros that's making big noise and he giving them hell. But when he's saying Tank the shit that he do and how he breaks shit down, man, and we did something different. I told you Tank is coming to being a coach in the ring. And the way how we did spawn, man, this spawn was different. It was like the amateur days, but he did it a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? And he gave me, how many rounds Tank gave me? I can't tell. He gave me a good 12 rounds. But the way how we did it, man, it was unreal, man. How goodness, it was unreal. But y'all need to check that interview out, and you can look at the coach's face, how he
Yeah,
was explaining it.
yeah.
You
Greg
see how
Greg Hackett.
Yeah, you can see how he was thinking but talking at the same time. And you can see the thought as a coach, as coaches, the coaches, you can see it. You check it out, Squeeze. You can see it. And you can see like he was so fucking amazed. And he was like, damn, I see what Cal was talking about. You get what I'm saying? Because we was throwing shit at him that he didn't even expect. And the way how he was doing some shit, man, I'm looking at him. I'm looking at him like, okay, I got to work on this. I got to work on that. And where how he was putting it together. Because we see what he don't see. But it's coming from him. And I was talking about Tank. I said, Tank, it's a difference between cooking and baking. He said, what, coach? I said, it's a science with the bacon. It's a cook with the heart. And I said, let me explain something to you. I said, me, Kenny, and the team is the art. I mean, it's the science side of the boxing. I said, but when you get in there and perform, you the cook, you the chef. You putting the art with that shit, man. And man, yo, I just couldn't believe what he was doing, man. I couldn't believe it, yo. I was looking at it like, damn, and man, Kenny was looking at it. We was looking at it like, yo, this nigga ain't even hit his full peak yet. So when you hear another coach breaking your fighter down, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. I just want to give him a shout out, man, for giving his side, you know, on his thought of looking at the inside of what we do, being there, you know.
Nice.
Real talk, real talk. But like I was saying, Coach Cal, out of all the camps you have done, I don't know if this question fair or not, because I don't want you to cram like you cramming for a test, but I know this will come natural for you because of your passion for the sport. But do every camp bring something different?
Yes, every camp brings something different because it's a different fighter that you're going into. But this camp right here, we got a young undefeated guy. Can't let the media take my guy off track of what he's going to do, how he want to do it, and stuff, because that can happen. You get caught up in the media and stuff. But this camp is very different because of the simple fact this is the level of being or becoming or who he's really is. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of pressure on both sides. You know what I'm saying? When I sit there and look on the other side of the table, we had Bernard, we had Oscar, and we had Joe Goosen. Joe Goosen is the lead man for that night. Then you got Bernard in his ear, then you got Oscar in their ear, you know. We just got us. And I was explaining to him, this something personal. I was explaining to Tank. I said, yeah, I said, they said, you know, Leonard was there to support. I said, they said, y'all know what's going on. And I said, they said, God wants you to do this by yourself. Y'all hear what I'm saying to you?
Yes.
God want him to do this by himself, you know. And you don't get me wrong, Tank got great respect for Floyd. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it's just sad that we don't have that entity with us going into this journey, but that's not how he want to see it. Y'all understand what I'm saying? That's not how he want to see it. The way how he want to see it, he want to let Tank know it's your time, it's your generation to carry, to take to the next level, you know? And this is his task. So when I sit back and look at it, I'm not mad, I'm not upset, I understand it. We're going to do what we got to do because this is our journey right here of becoming to become what we're supposed to become. You know, so it's all good.
Hey, Coach, who was right?
I just wanted Coach to clear up a narrative that people are actually believing out here, where Ryan came out and said that Tank said that he can't eat for 3 days, he can't drink water for 3 days, and you know some people actually believe stuff like that, Coach. So you know, for these people that actually, can you just clear that up for them, Coach, and let them know that that's just cap?
Man, he's just doing something. I said he's setting the narrator up already. He done putting in his mind how the outcome of the fight that can be done. So he's trying to sell all that. That's not happening. The man already got on scale and showed that he's already close to weight already. So that's dead. that can't even help that theory or whatnot. If you understand, if you understand boxing, because Tank went through it too, and Tank got to go through the same thing Ron got to go through. You know what I'm saying? They both got to stand on the scale that day. They both got to do the same thing. It's not like it's one sided and whatnot. Certain bodies, certain sanctioning bodies put certain things in there because they try to watch the safety of the fighters of not hydrating past the weight. We have seen that in fights and whatnot. So after you do that morning weigh-in of the day of the fight, you know what I'm saying? You eat all day. You can do what you want all day because you made the requirements that the sanctioning body and the contracts tell you to do. You with me?
Yes.
So when you again, that's the science of boxing. You with me? That they understand when they got a fighter doing it, because if you let them just do what they want, you know what I'm saying? Some fighter might come in 170, 180 pounds. But I've seen Tank do what he do at guys at that weight. You know. So again, that's the sanctioning body putting things in place to make sure both don't do, what they do to exceed past them weights so nobody don't get seriously hurt. Y'all with me? So that
Yeah, well,
thing he
I,
can't eat, he can't drink. That's capping, man.
yeah, but the answer to your first statement you made, I think that he has more pressure on him trying to live up to the expectations of Bernard, De La Hoya, and Goosom. That's number one. That's number one. And he don't show me nothing that, and I'm not gonna spoil everybody's appetite, but we don't overlook nobody. But
Right, Squeeze.
I'm not scared of this young man at all. He, the stuff I've seen from Tank in the gym sparring, man, and this dude, man, he been doing this shit since he been 5 or 6 years old, man. This ain't being in that ring, with him is like a walk in the park with your child holding hand in hand. He home in it. Stephanie Mills say ain't no place like home. Click your heels 3 times. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one of our biggest supporters, Kareem Hassan. He made his professional debut on a Rize podcast last night. He weighs 178 pounds. He has a 72-inch reach, and he stand at 6 feet. We undefeated down here. Big love to the Rize and hardcore boxing. Handle y'all biz, Coach Calvin.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Dan. But Squeeze, you're 100% right. I just try not to give up too much play on how we're going to do anything. Like you said, you don't want to spoil people's appetite. You want them to have an appetite. That reminds me, you use that word when one of the guys asked me, said, Ron hungry. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to prove to the world that he belongs on this.
Stop.
Yeah,
Stop it. Stop it. Stop. That's all I'm gonna say through this whole interview. When you mention this name, stop. Stop it. Yeah. Whenever his name mentioned, stop. Yeah, stop it.
Okay, but again,
Calvin, I want that nigga next. I want his ass next. We gonna all screw him. We all gonna screw him. Smoothie King, right? We gonna pass him around the panel. Right back at you with another one. I want that curl. Ryan don't have more pressure on him. Tank got the whole city, the boxing world, and great expectations with constant doubters, haters on his back, going into that fight and still gonna do what he do.
They running with that. They running with that. I got the Swarmy calling me, y'all. I'm gonna put him on the back line. We still doing medicals and all that. Hey, you seen that? What I sent to you?
No, I ain't get a look yet. I'm moving around, getting some stuff straight on my way to work.
Yeah, when you check
I
that
may
out,
look at it as soon as I get to
let's
work.
let's 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 get this in and out. My boss over my shoulder. I'm trying to keep a
Okay.
job.
All right, that's cool. Go ahead, Kenny. I'm ready to do that now. I'm
I
going
I gotta pay my bills. I don't think y'all want to take care of grown ass man.
Oh, so you already there, right? Yeah, I just pulled up on the lot. I thought y'all was here. Yeah, say something to the Rize podcast, Kenny. What's up?
What's up, Coach?
What's up, Coach K?
You heard what he said, April 22nd.
Can't wait.
Inshallah, inshallah.
He said don't buy no popcorn.
Whoa, you better bring what you got. You better bring everything in with you.
All right, y'all. Let's go make a good party, y'all. Y'all know what time it is, what it is.
Hey, Coach Cal,
we got a tight schedule tonight. Huh?
Coach Cal, make sure we make sure, man, senior, we getting green tops.
Oh, green tops this time. Y'all want green tops?
Yo, we don't want no red tops. Yo, we came on the strip. We came on the strip with red tops. They threw us off the block, yo.
No, y'all did. Y'all sold out that night, though.
I know only why we sold out because the man was there.
Hey, he talk to me like that. No, he talk to me like that. Hey, coach, who you like, David Benavidez or Plant this weekend?
Man, I tell you, after I get off the podcast, there's a sleeper going on, y'all.
Okay. Are you going to the fight, Coach?
Huh?
Are you going to that fight?
Actually, I'm supposed to be in somebody's corner at that fight, but I will be at the fight personally.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, we dropping exclusive at the
back.
Yeah, it's cooking, y'all. You know, so like I always tie your boots up that night because it's gonna be a good one. You know how you remember that night when they say Sugar Ray Leonard got us. I had blisters on my feet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to this. This is gonna be a good one. And then it gets me ready for we up next. With another one.
Can't wait.
Yeah,
we on deck. Yeah.
Hey, Coach Cal. Maurice Jones, one of our supporters that did the sweatsuits.
Yeah.
He sent me a video. I put it on my Facebook page. His nephew, he recorded him saying, "Smoothie King, right there, kitchen." He said he could go around the house saying it all day long. I put it on my page, man.
It's coming a household word, man. People saying it. I'd be saying it in camp, like it's another one. It's got a nice ring to it, man.
For the kids, man.
I forgot his company be using that name. They're gonna lock your ass up. Yeah.
No, mine spelled.
Look, I was at the going to get some pizza the other day, and when I was at the shopping center, there was a spot right next to it called Smoothie King.
They're gonna lock his ass up.
Mine spelled different.
They're gonna come get him.
Mine spelled with 2 U's, THY. I repeat, SMUUTHYKANG. That's my trademark. Oh, exclusive. I dropped another one.
Okay.
Bad Girl Promotions behind me on that. It's about to go down, baby.
I'm ready to sign out, man, because we got to go to the gym early because I got to start getting them their mindset ready for their fight.
All right, hold on, Cal. We're going to close with you over here. Let me get this out the way. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Michael D. Stories, thanks for the 87. Thanks for the 5-piece McNugget. Hey, Coach Cal, how when them shirts coming want to wear to the fight?
We working on it now. That's why I posted. That's the first one we're hit.
All right, y'all. Coach Cal, gotta get out of here. Hardcore Boxing News. Thanks for dropping in. Coach Cal, thanks for your time. All assets in the building doing what he do, working on the fly. And as we always say, the Rize Podcast exclusive. It's your boy, Coach Squeeze, Smoothie King. Right back at you with another one.
Peace.
Peace.